This is a live look at Carter Finley Stadium in Raleigh, North Carolina. EA Sports College football coverage continues with this weekend clash. It's the Memphis Tigers and the NC State Bulldogs. Restated Jesse Palmer here. I'll be rolling down on the sideline to be checking for you right now.
So much good football in the Triangle, but one of the best stadiums in that area is Carter Finley Stadium. NC State fans here rocking the red and black, 50,000 plus. This is one of the most fun places to watch a game in North Carolina. Back to you.
Keep an eye on that, Holly. Memphis ready to kick it off and get things started. And he'll just take a knee. This drive will start at the 25. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Scott. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the arms, just want positive yards, make the right read the guy, drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain.
I like offenses being creative. I'm not sure if that was the best place to call that play. I think this offense needs to think about just doing things a little bit more by the book. They've got a lot of good playmakers. You don't have to reinvent the wheel this early in the game.
And the timing just a hair off.
Well, they try to throw forward there on third down on the opening drive of the game. They don't get it. Let's hunt the ball away. Let's trust our defense. And guys, let's also trust this home field advantage and the crowd to get loud and make it real difficult on our opponent.
And nobody able to handle that punt. They'll let it bounce and roll out of bounds. This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting him know it's going to be a long day. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to 29.
Keep pounding away this defense and make them play the run. If you can give this many a jump, they're going to have to carry more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open up for the pass.
8-yard pickup on first down, leaves them with second and short. Right back to the well. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain.
This is an offense, guys, that really believes in physicality, and that's their identity. So running the ball on second down, no problem for them.
They'll snap it from the 36. They got a first down. Play action. Looking for an open area to his left. That's it, 5. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there for his second down.
This defense has a lot of speed, especially in the secondary. You saw that speed. That defender got to that receiver so quick, and because of the hit, incomplete pass.
Handoff to the single back. Maybe a crease. Seizing an open space, an opportunity all the way inside the red zone. They'll mark it at the 19.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense, considering his success now early.
Snag out of the air. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great way.
He's dragged down to the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity.
I think one of the keys to this defense's success all season has been how good they've been stopping the run. They're a top 10 unit when it comes to rushing defense, and it's helped them out this year down in the red zone.
They'll try to run for it. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop.
And this defense has got to be jacked up, and they finally forced the fourth down, right? They've gotten a couple of first downs, got some things going, but I think it's decision time for this offense. He's got to do it one more time, right? They've got to get another play, a big fourth down stop here to get some of that momentum and get the football back.
On 4th down, they'll go for it. The incomplete pass makes this series end in frustration as they turn it over on downs.
Well, great defense on that one. They were ready for pass, and they forced the incompletion. They're coming off the field. That's a big win for this defense.
Opening play of this drive comes from the 11. Running inside, it's Scott. Punches ahead to give him a yard to the 13.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football, and you can tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small game, but some information you gathered the next time you get to run an RPO.
Back to throw, it's Bailey. Fakes the grab on the left. Really good job making a play, getting it out to the 24 moving those chains. First and 10 from their own 24-yard line. They'll move the wide receiver. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
Well, I love the aggressive nature of the defense on that play. Everybody playing with eye discipline. They saw the pre-snap motion. They knew who had the football. You saw guys with excellent instincts running downhill and making a tackle.
Off the play fake. Catch in the middle, it's Jackson. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. Looking to throw. Under fire. It's picked off. 13th time he's done that this year. Not able to get loose on the return, but what a play to put his team in business at the 33. They'll have to hustle if they want to get off another snap before the end of the period. Takes the head, it's Hayden. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter. It has been all defense all the time in the early going as we wrap up the first quarter, and the stats certainly reflect that. First play of the period will be a second down. Back to throw, it's Golan. Got a man. And they reacted well with the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the first down.
You hate giving up that play if you're the DB on this one, because you're playing man coverage, you're trying to defend a slant route, you've taken the inside away. That's where your leverage is. Don't allow anything to happen to the outside. You're trying to funnel the receiver to the boundary. You just cannot let the receiver shoot to the inside.
The defense is there to make the stop. He barreled right into the teeth of the monster and picked up 4. Operating in the red zone here on second down. The play action fake. He's got it on the move. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score.
And when you're running the ball well, QBs love going to play action. You get the linebackers starting to suck up close to the line of scrimmage. They're keying on those running backs. It just makes pitch and catch so much easier for these quarterbacks and receivers.
With the run on first and goal. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at second and goal.
Let's see if this offense can answer the bell. Their coaches challenged them all week long. When they got down to the red zone, we've got to be able to run the football because we're going up against a top 10 rushing defense. Let's see if they can step up here and get it done.
Pressure coming. And that one is picked off in the end zone.
That is one quarterback is going to want to have back. It's touchdowns or it's checkdowns once you get down to the red zone. You can't get too aggressive and greedy trying to fill the football into small windows, and as a result, QB throws a pick.
The Wolfpack offense comes out ready to start this drive. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad, that's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field and score some runs.
Dang, bro, I wish I would play with you. I didn't play many quarterbacks that were just like, yeah, my bad. Hey, guys, I got this. Sorry about that. Should have ran a better route.
Looking to throw, it's Bailey. Finds his man. Trying to give him some room to work with. Stops just short of 20. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 19. A lot of yardage in front of them. First and 10 for their own 19. Wants to throw it again. Grabbed behind the line. It's Scott. He's brought down at the 29 after a 10-yard gain.
You know, it's funny, I know running backs oftentimes are afterthoughts when it comes to the passing game, but when you think about it, this guy's been making people miss his entire life taking handoffs. So why wouldn't you try to get him involved in the passing game as well? You just saw in that last play how dangerous.
Intercepted, a first half turnover can swing momentum. Going the other way, and he's got room. Touchdown, Tigers! The defense gets it done with a huge interception return. What a play by this defense with the pick six.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to. Breaks off the ball, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, been 2-2 offense, goes lay some blocks. So my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They've got time here to get together. They've got a drive late in the half. Looking downfield on first down. Under fire. Blasted as he lets it go. And he throws another interception. His third one of the night. The pick six. He takes it in. Touchdown, Tigers.
And this is exactly what you dream about from defense. Forcing the big turn, making the big pick, and then putting points on the board yourself. Great play by the defense.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point makes it 14-0. It bounds through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Quarterback making adjustments. Scanning the field, it's Bailey. Bringing the heat. Trying to get rid of it. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down.
That really good job by the defense. They got to understand that boy can fly. So when he gets outside the pocket, I got to make sure I'm ready to go get him. You can tell he's still being a passer. He wanted to throw the football. Nice job closing under control, getting a hit on the quarterback and affecting the throw.
Fires to the wideout. For the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. Good game on the return. This defense has set them up with a big play.
And he makes another momentum building play. His second interception in the first half. He can feel where the football's going. Got a good
quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41. That is the last thing you want on first down as an offensive sack. Now it's second down. The run inside. It's Hayden. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play. Feels as if the whole city of Raleigh is trying to help out the pack on third down. He's looking downfield to throw. And this is going to be incomplete on third down.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses predictable third and long situations where I can bring on more speed, and I know the pass is coming, so I can have more success.
fourth down, trying to find his man. Throws to the wideout. Got his man downfield. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going.
That is a huge player in this game. We came into this thing wondering just how aggressive this offense wanted to be, and there you go. First half, 4th and long. We're not bringing the punter out on the field. We've got a guy that I think can read the defense and deliver a strike. We've got playmakers stretch the field vertically. They show you how dangerous they can be on that last fourth down there.
It'll be a second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
As a quarterback, you've got to know this area of the field. It's tough to throw, right? The windows, they open and close so quickly when you get down to the red zone. What helps you is running the football, but that's tough today because you're going up against one of the top 25 defenses stopping the run.
They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be first and goal from there.
And that's a really good example of a quarterback and his intended target both being on the same page. The timing was almost perfect on that play. That's why they were able to convert the third down, now setting up first and goal.
And I really like that decision by this quarterback. Listen, you've got a lot of downtime. First and goal, scoring position. If you don't feel comfortable, throw that ball away. Live to fight another game.
And the D denied them on second and goal. The Tigers will call a timeout. That's their first. They'll have two left to work with before that. Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. He's got it down to the 1-yard line, right on the doorstep of Pater. And now the quarterback will call the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. On third and goal, you can't hear yourself thinking here. Stop. Nothing. Denied right in his tracks, and it's 4th down with his defense. Timeout called by NC State. That's second. And they'll still have it in their pocket for what's left in this first half. They've converted on 4th down once, but here's the big one. 4th and goal. Pushes for the goal line. Touchdown, Tigers. And they add 6 more to the house. They've got the lead trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in week 10.
I think most coaches are fourth and goal for the 1-yard line nowadays. They're going for it. And I like this offense because if I can't get 1 yard, I don't deserve to win. They're physical, lower the pads, and they get the 4th down conversion.
And he tacks on the extra point. And no chance to return. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. To the air, it's Bailey. Here's the pressure. And down he goes. Now Memphis uses his second timeout. And they'll still have fun in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Second down, he'll throw it. Got a man, it's Snow. They made the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. NC State's going up tempo. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. Working that left side now. He's down at the 38-yard line, and they can't stop the clock. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin, and now halftime update.
Interesting first half, fellas, and an eye-opening game here in Week 10 of the State's College Football Update Show. We start with Arizona taking on the number 13 team, the Kansas Jayhawks.
And it's Arizona keeping things within arm's reach here in this ranked-on-ranked battle. I think the plan here is just to get to halftime, then figure out a way to pull this out in the second half. Here now, some other games we have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Complete to start this drive. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down.
And there you see the bind that the RPO play could put a defender in. That linebacker had to make a decision. Was the running back going to get the ball? He thought so he bit up. And that allowed him to
makes the catch, and he's free. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. First and 10 from the 50. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Carter. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Didn't get much on first down. It's second and 9. Off the bootleg. Lost to throw it. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. At the 35, he's open. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This offense had so much success that first half, so in the third quarter they come out, and the quarterback looks like he's still dealing. This has been a really nice drive. That was a really nice throw. Just keep doing what you're doing if you're on offense.
And how about the aggressiveness of this defense? I love this. Don't let them get to the sideline. Kept the ball in the middle of the field, went after that quarterback right away like some missiles, and got him on the ground.
With the catch, it's Carter. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
That's a really nice job by the quarterback playing with his eyes. He sees the running back release out of the backfield, sees him get the ball. And this guy's tough. You know, there are a lot of corners out there that will try to submarine these running backs. And then again, the hurdle, not this guy. Good job getting the tackle, getting him on the ground.
Now facing a third and long. Running inside. It's Carter. Not going to get there. Not going to get close as he's brought down at the 30. It's fourth down. And they'll send down the field goal unit. He's going to have to get in this one a little bit from 47 yards away. He's got it. Showing off that big leg from 47 yards out.
Hey, listen, y'all know the move and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep dropping him out there.
NC State sending the offense back onto the field. They've got a long road ahead of them. If they want to get back into this game, they have to get to work on this drive. Throws to the tight end. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails the receiver out of bounds.
Well, you can see the mindset of this offense changing quickly. We're in the third quarter. They're down on the scoreboard. They've got to get aggressive. They've got to throw the ball if they want a chance to win this game. But the defense knows it. It's going to be really hard for this quarterback now.
And here's the fifth interception by this quarterback. And they'll get him down. A solid return.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football. He's starting to develop that. His third interception of the season just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
Buys a little extra time. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away.
Well, as a quarterback, when you get to the outside, you know you don't have all day to throw it. You've got these defenders, they are coming, they're running at you hard, so you've got to do a better job getting the ball out quicker. That forced the incompletion.
To the air, it's Nolan. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away.
Defenders have to really understand body position and where the football's coming from. Great job understanding that, getting in the way of the route, knocking the ball down, getting it away, making a good play for defense.
side. It's Carter. He'll be stopped at the 32. Still ground to cover if they want to convert, and 4th down is coming. And here comes the field goal unit for the second time tonight. And this kicker might be feeling it. He made one earlier. Now 49 yards out. And he had just enough leg to somehow will that thing over the crossbar in the right corner. And now the lead is extended far.
Well, they're able to get a field goal, put 3 points up on the board after getting that interception. You would like to see the offense do a little bit more with that possession, give themselves an opportunity to score a touchdown. Listen, teams will take 3 points anyway.
NC State heads out gearing up to go on the attack. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over. Moving behind. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
I think the coaching staff can help them too, David. I think you can get the running game going here and also give them some easy throws.
Unloads to the line. Got him downfield. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38.
That's a huge for the offense, but they're down by a ton. They're going to need a lot more of that, and it's not going to be easy considering the defense knows they're probably going to be throwing the ball every play here in the second half moving forward.
Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 for the first down.
I know the offense is down by a lot here in the second half. You just need one big play, though, to spark the offense, get the confidence going. And they may have found it right there in that completion. Good throw, good catch. Now we got to keep it going.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Just keep slinging it. Oh, they're after him. And it's a sack.
Hey, this offense, man, they talked about it coming out of half. They wanted to get their guy into a rhythm. To do that, man, you got to protect him. You got to keep him upright. He's been hit a lot. He hasn't made that many plays throughout this football game. They got to do a better job of protecting their guy.
Looking down the middle. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd.
Well, this has been a day to forget if you're this quarterback. And I got to be honest, guys, I'm surprised he's still even in the game right now because he has had zero rhythm. He hasn't been accurate. He's thrown a ton of interceptions. Most coaches would have pulled their guy by now. I know the guy I played for back in college, he would have pulled me about 2 interceptions ago.
They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. Wants to throw. It's Nolan. Pulls it in. It's Brown. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
Well, there are a lot of offenses out there that would probably be a little bit more conservative when you've got a lead like this in the 3rd quarter. But when you've got the playmakers these guys have at the skill positions throwing the football, you should keep airing it out. And that's exactly what they're doing now.
Can hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Several defenders get an assist on that tackle.
When a running back has had as much success as this guy's had so far, listen, defense has got to cue in. They got to cue in to him. He's priority number 1, number 2, and number 3. That's a good start to maybe turning this defensive effort around.
Zips it out to his man. And they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on 3rd down, and more times than not, he is going to deliver.
And he's so good, so efficient, such a good route runner, got the speed, got the complete.
Could be an alley. Touchdown, Tigers! Great job by the back on the option.
David, I mean, you can take your hands away from your eyes. At this point, this thing is just defense optional. This is atrocious. Nobody wants to tackle in this game. Nobody wants to take an angle. It's another long touchdown. Great job by the running back. But when are these defenses going to show up?
Yeah, it's frustrating. It's hard to watch, man. Just, we've got to get lined up, make sure you're in the right gap. You can't jump out of your gap. You can't guess. And these defenses, they're giving up big plays. And those are the ones that will kill you because it's points right away. And a lot of points in this football game, and these coordinators, they're not real happy right now.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Might be changing the route. Looking downfield, it's Bailey. And he throws yet another interception. Does he know which colored jerseys they're wearing? He was looking for running room, but they get him down at the 28, and now they are set up. The Tigers send out the offense to go to work. And after that interception, things quite comfortable. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Bringing it back. The 40. He's at the 30. Past the 10. Touchdown, Wolfpack. What momentum you get when the defense comes up with a play like that. And he puts through the extra point. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. They'll go back to work on offense. Looking to throw on first down. Here's a heat. Got the back over the middle. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
And I like a good check down as much as anybody. Survey the field, don't make a mistake, check it down to your running back, let him do the rest. But there was 2 guys right next to him. So that was actually a little bit of a dangerous throw, but you could tell they were definitely locked in, and they were not going to let that running back catch that football and go anywhere after the catch.
Well, it really just feels like they are trying to make a statement to everybody in college football. They've got a lead, they've got it late, and they are still putting it on this defense. They are still letting it fly. They're airing it out, trying to light up the scoreboard.
Tackled at the 43 after picking up 10. And the Tigers getting set on 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Hayden.
And I'll tell you what, it's really nice at this point in the game if you can lean on your run game. When you have the lead, you've got the football late in the game, you can chew that clock and start to really make that defense have a little bit of panic.
Grabbed behind the line. It's Tipton. They make the stop, but he'll have enough.